Hello, my name is AE2 and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today we're going to get a little farther into applied energistics. So I need to start making some glass cables and these presses. Now, in between episodes I did a couple things. I'll really quickly go over this. I got a couple more machines over here. For one reason, this increases the drops which you get from sieving. So as you can see, I get a whole lot more from sieving sand, and it's a lot quicker. So I just bit the bullet, got that. The reason is I needed tantalum for the plates. I was running low, so hopefully I should have enough by now. I also made a advanced precision laser engraver for the glowstone, the wafers. I didn't realize when I made this that to cut these down into the circuits that I needed a HV one. So I ended up making that. And I also made a advanced circuit assembly machine, the HV one. And I'm going to use this one to make the applied energistic processors. So I just filled this up with redstone. I'll just leave that stocked with redstone because this was full of soldering alloy and there's no way to empty this, so I just figured get another one. I was debating whether to do an MV one and filling it with redstone, but I ended up just getting the HV one. I moved my row of drawers over here so it could be closer to the electric sieve, and I didn't particularly like them over here. The only other things that I did is I added a tank for my witch water. So that's just constantly emptying out. And I actually am backlogged on soul sand. 384 stacks. And I also, underneath the platform, I added a tank for steam, so this is just kind of constantly filling up with steam. So when I'm running this, if I run my EBF that runs a lot more EU, I have this kind of constantly filled with steam. This will go down, but I'll have a big enough backlog. And I also moved my energy, my AE stuff over here. And I made a biogas engine here, because for some reason the biogas engine can use water and lava. It only does 10 RF per tick, but unlimited resources here. And it will supply RF for my energy cell, and I don't have to worry about setting up a whole new supply for the petrified generator. But anyway, what's going on over here? Let me just throw that in there. It looks like I'm kind of backlogged on materials. I need to get the drawer sorted out. I probably need to put some upgrades. Yeah, that's full. Anyway, so today I need tantalum to make these presses. And the problem I ran into, I just realized just before I started recording, is I need these dense tantalum plates, which then I will use to get the presses, but I didn't realize I need a higher tier metal bender. So this will not work on an LV one. And the question is, do I want to do an MV metal press, or do I want to just skip the MV and go straight to the bending machine? Do I want to do the MV or just skip straight to the HV, which I'll probably just do the HV, I think. So let me grab the materials and then I will be right back with the metal bending machine. Alright, so I got all the materials for the metal bending machine. I also got osmium wrench, since I have so much osmium. It seems quite easy to make. Alright, so let's drop that down there. We'll do... yeah. Paint it yellow. Alright, and there's the metal bending machine. Now I needed... I think I have this one. I also have one over here. What was it? 5, I think it was. Yeah. 5. Put that in there, and then there we go. So, still getting enough power over here. The tantalum. Finally added a hopper to the side of my furnace. Is right here. Is that enough? I need 18 of these. Alright, sweet, I have enough. So it looks like I can actually just add 9. I don't need to break it or press it into plates. I can just put the ingots directly in the metal bender. Let's get these dense plates. So let me just let that cook up for a bit. Now I need to get these presses. I need a red, blue, white, and green, which I have. Just I wish you could see this better. It's very hard to see when they're in there. Oh, so green. Didn't even notice how long this takes. Alright, what did I mess up here? Is there only emerald, olivine? Looks like green sapphire is not going to work for that. Let's try this one. Alright, so that one works. The red one works. Alright, there's the 18. So olivine. I could even just do emerald. Is it, so this will give me 9 emeralds, and then I can press this down. I can't remember how this works. Yeah, emerald plate is a block of emerald, and then that's just, yeah, 9 in a compressor. Okay. Thought I was prepared to do this, but gotta let that go. Alright, so this isn't the shortest of recipes here. Now, if I look at this, my steam is going to be dropping, yep. But that is keeping this full because of the backlog, so I am definitely running low on EU here. I did think about building another turbo diesel generator. Just adding it like here and then feeding it into the battery buffer. I mean, I make enough of this fuel and I barely go through it. But really the only issue is when I have a whole bunch of... Yep, I totally screwed that up. I sent that too, and I don't have enough tantalum. Ah, that sucked. Alright, so I'm going to need to get some more tantalum. So when you're doing this, don't put more than 1 of the dense tantalum plates in there. I didn't even think that, of course, it's going to go through again. Alright, let me grab the tantalum and I will be right back from that mistake. Alright, I got the 3 dense plates again, so let's just do one at a time here. So I did the red one. So there's the green. We'll get that one going. Now, there's really no reason for me to have 2 of these, so I'll just chuck that over the side. Yeah, a bit of a pain, but what are you going to do? Now, the other thing I need while this is working is these ME glass fiber cables. Now, that's it. So for these I need quartz fiber, 2 of those, and 1 Fluix dust. I can either do that in a crafting grid or in the assembler. Now these are liquid glass in the autoclave. Now I believe I have somewhere I know I got a bunch of these. Did I? I already, yeah. So I've already cut this down. Now I need glass. Melted glass here. Throw that in there. So I need melted glass in the autoclave. Alright, so 2 of these is 1 glass. I may just put that up there. That up there. So I have enough for... I made enough for 64 of these, so I need 32 glass. How many did I put in here? 3. So 29 more. Now the only other issue over here is that I have, let me pull that out. I have water in the advanced autoclave, so I'm gonna have to move this or break it. I'm making enough for a lot of these. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm making enough for 64 of these, which will make 32 cables. That's actually not that much, really. So maybe, well, in the future I'll do the same thing, I guess. I'll just do batches, like a stack at a time. Alright, so is this done? Yeah, let's just break this. We'll just move it for now. Because if I place it down there again, it'll fill with water, so I don't want that. Alright, let's just put it right there. There's that. Now this is done. So I did the engineering logic. I'm getting confused which one I did. I think did I just, yeah, I don't want to. I don't think I did that one yet. I'm going to wait because I don't want to do the wrong one on that. I can't remember which I did. Okay, so there's that. For now, I'm just going to take this. Put this right here. That'll fill out with liquid glass, and then I will just dump that in there. Now, this hopper isn't the fastest. If you throw upgrades in, this will empty out. You know, like one tick. So let's just... I'll probably just do 1 or 2 stacks. Did this go? No. Is that all I had left? I had 1 glass when I moved it. Is that? Interesting. Alright, so there's that. And then, okay, which one did I have? So I got calculation, logic, and engineering. I need the silicon. Yeah, so it is the glass one. I figured it was. I just wanted to double check. Now I have the emerald. I still have the green sapphire, and I think like to get this memory one, this random access memory chip, I don't think I can use any other type. I can't remember when I originally made these, but it doesn't look like I can use this emerald one. No, I can't use the emerald for the chips, so I got to keep that. I was debating I thought they were interchangeable, but apparently they are not. I don't know if that is an oversight or... Because like this one can do these, and it can do it can do a whole bunch of different things, whereas the green one can only do that. So I don't know if that's... Yeah, same with this. It can do... I'm not sure. Anyway. So that's that. I got these. Now I need Fluix dust. So I guess it's just... Yeah. 32 Fluix dust, 64 quartz fiber, and it looks like I got the last silicone press. So there is that quest. I'll leave that there. Alright. So there is my Fluix cables. I'll claim that. And now we're up to processors. You are able to make the presses you're able to use the presses you made in a forming press to make AE2 circuits and with them processors. However, you're first going to need silicone. Yeah, lots of silicone I already have. So there is Digital Age trophy. Throw it right there. Yeah, this is just chugging away. Just throw those all in there. Okay. So next, I have my silicone ingots. I've been kind of cooking those up in between. Yeah. So I need the printed silicone, printed logic circuit. I need one of each. So to get these, let's see. So I use this with the plates. So I might as well just throw... I don't think I need to do this anymore. Yeah, so I'll just do a whole stack. And then the other ones I believe are the same. So that's Certus quartz plates. So this is a compressor recipe. Alright, so this is... Let's do a stack, I guess. And a compressor. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Wait, that's not gonna do it. I can actually cut that, that's fine. I did the wrong thing. I wanted this in the compressor. stack. So I believe this did 5. No. Yeah, oh, it did. Block of Certus quartz. Oh, I can pulverize that down. Alright, so that's fine. Yeah, it's always fun making mistakes. At least if you see me do it, then you won't make the same mistakes. So that's always a good thing. Alright, so that's doing that down. I'll just do a stack. I'll just chuck it in there. Now the other ones... So that's silicon calculation, inscriber is a gold plate, and then the engineering is a diamond plate. Alright, so this is a bit more, there's a little bit more to this. So let me to get these, I need the diamond plates. To get the diamond plates, I need a block of diamond. And to get a block of diamond, I need to compress 9 diamonds. Now, also in between episodes, alright, to get diamonds, I can either do it that way. Is that the only way to do it? Thought there was... If I use the implosion, I can turn Enderite dust into Ender pearls, opal. Is there no diamond recipe here? Alright, apparently there is no diamond recipe. Okay, so that's okay. I have... That's aluminum. This diamond? Yeah. So I'll just do 7, I think. But I can't pulverize this down, because that's not going to work. There's no way for me to turn that into a diamond. Which, I don't know. Guess I'll do it that way. I'll just smelt them up, compress them down, and then cut them. I mean, I have tons of diamonds, but it'd be easier if I could break them down. Okay, so, and then gold. Do I have any? Yeah, I'll just do a stack of gold, and I need the plates, so. Actually, now I can use my AE1. Alright, so silicon, and then the forming press, I think I have back here, don't I? One of these, yeah. Alright, so that's actually... Ooh. It uses quite a bit of EU. I'm getting enough, slowly. But, does this use, like, what does this use? Yeah, this uses 32 EU per tick. So there's no way it's gonna get enough unless I have it right next to this. Even like over here. This one over here. The arc furnace. It would have to be like right here for me to... No, because I don't want to move this because this is getting filled up with oxygen. So I like that there. I'll just leave this, since this is running, even though it's not getting enough struggling with power here, I'll just leave this running while I'm doing other stuff. Or I could, if I really want to speed it along, I could just chuck a battery in it. But that'll drain this pretty quick. Alright, so there's the silicon. Now the compressor, let's get one of those. I'm just going to do like one at a time here for the quest, and then in between episodes I will get a bunch more. I'll just have it running while I'm doing that stuff. So this I need to compress and then cut that. Gold, still working away. Gold is the logic one, right? Yeah. So we'll get that. And then the diamond is my last one. Now, once I get this, what else do I need? Alright, so it's asking me to make the 3 different types, which should be easy enough. There's my block of diamond. I will cut that down. It's actually surprisingly fast, cutting a block of diamond down. Alright, and there's that one. Alright. Yeah, I have them all. Okay, so let me just chuck that in there and then I'll get that running. Alright, so there's the quest for the processors. Is that... Right. So, to get these, I need to use the silicon. So I'll just, that's used in every single one, I'll just leave it in there, and then I will just add these. Wonder if I put all at 3 in, will it work or no? It will. So I can just stack this up with all 3 types, and then I could throw a thing on the back. I just throw like a chest on back. Fortunately, that is blocking this. There we go. Yeah, so I could just throw all 3 stacks, and then let this work on its own pace. Nice. So there is the processors. Now the next one is storage chest. You are now able to make the ME chest in a 1K storage cell for digitally storing items. The chest here. ME chest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I need black steel. I have some of these. I have that. This. Okay, I do not have this. Alright, so I'm going to need a bunch of these processors, it looks like. Yeah. So let me get some more. Get the gold going. The logic. And then I'll just... That should be filling up. Yep. Now, I was debating whether to create the ME chest. I will now. I wasn't going to, but since there is a quest for it, I will. Because I was debating whether just to go for the ME controller and the drives. Which, I can make all this. Black steel, yep, I have cables. I need to make a... Ooh, wait. This I cannot make. Okay, so you can't make the ME drive until you get EV power. Alright. That's a thing. And I need to make extreme boards. Now, if I could use the other different circuits, if I could use the workstation, which I've been using. There's the 3 different... Extreme. Yeah. So there's the... Oh wait, is this the... Oh, this is the step above. Oh, okay, wow. So this is the EV circuits, and this uses the EV. The Elite is the one above that. Is that, I forget what that's called. Ivy? Yeah, Ivy. So that is Ivy. Okay, so that is a little farther away than I realized. I looked at this and for some reason I was thinking this was the EV, the workstation I could use for that. So I cannot do the ME drive yet. So that's good to know. The other thing I need for the ME controller is a singularity. And the singularity, I'm going to need to put 256,000 items into a matter condenser. And the matter condenser looks, oh, you're like, oh, that looks pretty easy. This black steel iron and a flux box, which is not a problem until you realize this is a compressed iron plate. And to get compressed iron, you can't use TNT and blow up an iron ingot. That will not work in this pack, but you need the implosion compressor. And I have actually... It's not that. I've already got the materials for this. Right, that's the... There. It's under MV. The implosion compressor is a 3x3 multi-block that uses explosives to turn gem dusts back into gems. We kind of looked at this. I thought I could do it with diamond, but that is not enabled. And the reason you need this is to make the compressed iron ingot. So let's throw this down. I was actually going to put it over here until I realized I actually moved all my drawers over here, so I'm probably going to throw it back here. It's not going to get used very often. So solid steel machine casings, and then I need a power input. I don't remember where the line is. I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so I will do... My inventory is so full. Energy hatch, I'm just going to use the HV because it's easiest, it's on that line. So there's the power, you can face down. The thing right there, then I want, this is input, so input, output. Now I got to move all this stuff. I don't use any of this anymore, so I got to move these out of the way. And then there we go. Okay, so that is that. And then underneath, I should be able to connect it really quick. And I am actually running a bit long on this episode, but I wanted to at least get this built. One. Oops. A short one. I have just enough to connect this. All right. So that should be connected. Power. Now the only other thing is I need to get TNT. And TNT is made with sulfuric acid and a chemical reactor with this gelled toluene, which is, I already have sulfuric acid, is easy. The only issue is this toluene. And toluene can be made with steam crack light fuel, 1,000 to 30 millibuckets. That is terrible. But there is this recipe, heavy fuel to toluene. So I don't particularly want to be using heavy fuel, but that's much better than using the, goodness, what am I trying to say? It's much better than using the 1,000 light fuel to 30. So here's my heavy fuel. That depends how I'm going to get this to it. Oh, I don't want this connecting to the distillery because that will fill up. Maybe I just break that for now. I don't think nitric acid will go in this distillery. No. This does need heavy fuel. And now I'm going to use a whole lot of heavy fuel getting this up here. Unfortunately, I believe that's the heavy fuel line. Let me just double check. Alright, that's the light fuel, this is the heavy fuel. Now underneath, yeah, I'll just have to do that, that's fine. You know what, I'm debating whether to cook this up, because I really don't want 16,000 millibuckets of heavy fuel to go in there. That is a whole lot, so I may just put a couple like buckets in. Like that. If I do, there we go, and then I can actually jump it right there and it won't fill up. Alright, and then the heavy fuel to, I really gotta wrap this up. The toluene is heavy 1. And I think I have, yep, I have one there. Did I miscalculate the amount of power needed? I thought it said 24. TNT. Child toluene. Yeah, 24. Should probably hook it up with power. I forgot to connect. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to throw that there. I'll change this in between episodes, but for now, I'm just going to hook this up. Hopefully it's not losing. It might be losing too much power. It's okay. Alright, so there's my toluene. And then next episode, I will turn it into TNT. I'll make the TNT, and then I'll get the compressed iron that I need. We can do a whole block. Yeah, so I'll do the iron. I'll get the compressed iron ingots. I'll flip this out for the tin cable. And then we will work on getting the matter condenser. I'll set up a thing to start getting singularities, and we'll get the ME chest and finally get some ME storage. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.